120. Hey, what's up, 819S? Gas is cheaper now. Oh my gosh. When I bought my bike a few years ago, it was 123. This is lower than that. I'm kind of surprised. I think that might be the lowest price I've ever seen in my time riding in Japan. Wow. Nice. So, what's up, 819S? And today, I am shopping. As you may have seen in the news, Prime Minister Abe has declared a state of emergency. And what that means is, I guess, kind of nothing, to be honest. They say, you know, non-essential businesses should close, you should keep social distance, and they're not really emphasizing social distance in Japan as much as they are in other countries, but I think it's becoming a thing now. Non-essential businesses should close, especially entertainment, restaurants, bars, nightclubs, that kind of thing. Essential businesses will remain open and essential services will remain open, so banks, hospitals, trash pickup, mail delivery, stuff like that, that's all going to continue. My company is a school and as such decided to close. Generally, the way our contract works is we get paid based on number of lessons taught. So if there's 0 lessons, you get 0 yen. And this time the company's looking out for us, which is really fantastic. Makes me love the company, for sure. And yeah, it looks like we're gonna receive of our salary of basically like a average of the past 3 months, because like I said, if you don't work you don't get paid, so the amount of work you do can vary from month to month. Basically people are supposed to stay home. I could make it, but I'm not gonna rush it. Yeah, basically people are supposed to stay home, not interact with strangers, not interact with other people, not hang out in groups of people. And so that might lead you to ask the obvious question: if you're supposed to stay home and your company's paying you to stay home, what are you doing out? That's easy. I'm gonna go get some groceries. So I'm headed off to Costco right now. The way these tracks work, there's usually an arrow somewhere. So here you can see there's a left and a right arrow. When I first stopped, only the left arrow was lit up, and that means the train that just passed was passing. Now the right arrow's lit up, so it means we're waiting for a train to come from the other direction, from the left to the right, and when that one passes, it should stop, and we'll be ready to go. As you can see, the dude on the bicycle and the dude on the scooter have their masks on, which is awesome. I think people here have been pretty good with wearing masks. Obviously, when you look on the news, there are a lot of people who aren't wearing them. That has a lot to do with a lot of different things. I think the main one is availability. I mean, these things have been sold out everywhere in the world for the last few months, for the last month and a half. Generally, most people wear them. Ding, mask. Ding, no mask. Ding, mask. 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 Two girls here. Mask, mask. No mask. Mask, mask, mask. No mask. Yeah, pretty good percentages, I'd say. I think the other reason is some people just don't like them. Oh my gosh, if I have a choice, I will not wear a mask. Obviously, when I'm around people or at work, I have no choice. At least that's how I look at it. But man, it just makes your face feel warm and wet. Ugh, so gross. I don't understand people that wear them all the time. There are definitely people that wear them all the time in Japan. So the state of emergency declared by Abe will last from today. What is today? April 8th to May 6th. That's his official announcement. I believe May 6th was chosen because that is the end of Golden Week. I might have to double check the calendar, but I believe that's right. For people who don't know, Golden Week is 1 week in Japan where companies all have the day off. Everyone has the day off at the same time. There's like 3 or 4 national holidays in a row, so therefore most companies, I think there's two, then a day that's not a national holiday, then 2, and then the weekends tied in there. It turns out to be a week for most people. Very, very, very strict companies make people come in for that one day, but I think a lot of people take a day off on that day, which is also sort of culturally acceptable because people usually travel or do something special during that time. And I think that the Prime Minister decided that was the end date because if he made it 3 weeks, then Golden Week would fall into that, which would make it 4 weeks. So maybe they were waiting for this timing, who knows. But with a month closed, yeah, I don't think there's going to be much that you can do. The mall is filled with bicycles, so maybe the mall is still open. Ah, there's a sign on the door. Huh. Not sure. But this is what it looks like. This is a lockdown in Tokyo. In fact, let's be technical, I'm in Kanagawa right now. But you can see there's still a lot of trucks and things moving around. It almost seems like slow business as usual. Like this isn't a really busy day. Busy day would be probably 3 times more trucks and cars. So it's not light, but it's not busy at the same time. Not sure if the mall is open or not though. Alright. Popping into Costco, grab a little bit of food, and then head back. Costco also seems fairly normal. Maybe a little bit slower than usual. Doesn't, from the looks of it right now, doesn't look to be so different. Let's find out when we get inside. Alright, time to go home. Got my food. Costco is amazing. They're not actually that busy inside, which is a maybe good, maybe bad thing. You know, I guess in one way you could say it's good because you could say it's good because they're able to easily maintain social distance, but it's bad because, man, businesses got to keep selling. I did hear a customer ask about a product, and then the cashier recommended the online shop. So I wonder if they're promoting the online shop a lot more. I think they launched it probably 2 months ago or something. At least that's what my friend told me. Wow, driving school's still open too. That's weird. Yeah, so Costco's got it right. They have red lines painted on, they have the kind of row where you should be standing with the red line every 2 meters to make sure your group is not 2 meters, to make sure your group is 2 meters away from the other groups. Yeah, they're doing it right for sure. They're cleaning down the conveyor belt after every customer to make sure there's no cross-contamination between customers' products. They definitely got it right. And their food court, they removed all the tables a while ago. I don't actually know why. Maybe it was the start of Corona when they did it, I'm not sure. But there's no tables, so people have to stand and eat. And the line usually snakes back and forth in like a tight area. But they've kind of put a gap between everything, so it snakes a long way where the food court was, and again has a 2 meter tape gap for everybody, so it's a long area around. It's definitely nice. Nissan Heritage Collection. I really want to check that place out, but it's closed. Whew. You know, there's a thing that happens when you are near somewhere, and I think this might be one of the changes that I make in my life. For example, my hometown is near Niagara Falls. I've been to Niagara Falls, I would probably say without exaggeration, about 500 or 600 times. It's beautiful. I love it. I went there so often because on the weekends we would go to Niagara Falls, Canada to go to nightclubs and go drinking and hang out and stuff like that. It was just a thing to do for a while. And people may not know, but there's something called the Maid of the Mist. The Maid of the Mist is a boat that comes right near the falls and then goes away. It's shown in movies and stuff, so it's fairly famous, I think. I have never taken the Maid of the Mist. I have always wanted to. But I thought, I live near here. I can go here anytime. I've been here a few hundred times. I'll come next time. And ended up never doing it. And now I look at this Nissan Heritage Collection, and I'm just like, damn it! They're closed. Hopefully not permanently, because I've driven past that sign hundreds of times. I have never made an appointment to go visit there. It's mostly laziness. There's no specific reason why I wouldn't go. I'm crossing my fingers and praying that it's going to open as soon as Corona is over. And I think that's one of the changes I may end up May is the key word here, right? I may end up making in my life, that I won't delay when there's something I want to do. If there's something I've been hoping to do for a long time but never got around to, I should just take advantage and do it. So that brings me to, what am I going to do? Other topic. What am I going to do during this break, during this time off? My plan right now is to catch up on everything that I've wanted to do. The 3 weeks, so I don't think I said this before. My company actually gave us 3 weeks off earlier. They decided to give us 2 weeks off when all the schools closed in Japan. Then they extended it another week, so we ended up having 3 weeks off. And I did a little bit, but I kind of shuffled my feet the whole way. I didn't really do anything full out the way I wanted to. And I basically have some regret about that, because I had a bunch of time to do things that I needed to do and wanted to do, and I didn't take advantage. I think it was mostly like kind of shock. I wasn't really sure what was going to happen next, and I worried about money and my job and whether I'm going to be able to keep doing everything as I usually do, or if I'm going to have to make some big changes in my life. You know, there was a very, very, very deep thought going on, and lots of calculations. but I didn't actually get around to doing any of the things that I needed to do. So what I'm thinking is this 4 weeks is my opportunity to catch up on all that stuff that I regret, that I missed out on. I would like to do some exercise, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to do that. I'm thinking of going out to Oyama to go hiking once or twice, just because I'll be in the mountains, so there'll be social distance. And I don't think anyone would say nature is a bad place to be during this pandemic. So yeah, there's a ton of things I need to do as far as cleaning my room. There's some computer programming I'd like to do. There's so much to do. So, last thing I want to say for this video, thank you guys so much to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate everyone who's just joined the channel. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed the videos. You know, leave a comment below and let me know what you like and don't like, and I'll try to work on that. And to everyone who has been subscribed, thank you for being subscribed. Finally, to everyone who's left comments and I haven't had a chance to get back to you, I'm absolutely sorry from the bottom of my heart. I always wanted to take care of those comments, but it was always, okay, I'll do that later tonight. Tonight I need to take care of the cat, and then after that I need to cook, and I need to, you know, clean the bathroom and do this and do that, and it just little things got caught up, and then I ended up forgetting, and the next day try to get back to it again, and I get tangled up in something else, and if it's not one thing, it's another. So during this month I hope to really catch up on all the things that I've missed. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay safe. 819S out.